I've had a couple of requests for a pre-flight review. The first thing I do is come outside, check the pitot tube, make sure it's clear and no covers on it. Go into the cockpit, make sure that the gear selector is down. I turn the master on, look for 3 in the green, then I go ahead and turn the pitot heat on. I then go outside, make sure that the pitot tube is getting hot, come back in, turn off the pitot heat, shut down the master, turn everything off. Next on the list is go through looking at the fuel vents, the fuel caps. I also give a quick inspection on the leading edge. Looking at both the left wing and the right. Then check those fuel vents and fuel caps again on the right side of the plane. Once I have that done, I go and inspect that the ailerons and flaps are both secure and that the ailerons move freely. I then go back and check the tail feathers, making sure the stab is good, elevator free and clear. Same way with the rudder, trim tab, all that looks good. I then check the trim tab on the elevator and also the stab. I then go check the left wing, aileron, and flaps, make sure they're secure. Next, I do a quick visual inspection on the prop. Pull in on the prop, making sure everything's secure. I go up, check the oil quantity. On the Continental 550 Turbo, I'm looking for 11 quarts in there. That's what I've got. Make sure I secure the oil door. Next, I go down and remove the gear down lock on the nose gear. Next, it's time for inspection along the nose gear. I'll check the strut, make sure everything's secure here, the tires. I look up and then looking for anything abnormal. Then I go and I look in the exhaust. I also look through look at the turbos. I check it through the engine of what I can see, make sure that there's nothing unexpected or any large oil leaks. I do the same for the left turbo, checking the same thing. All looks good. Now I go and I take a look at both the main gear struts, going down to the wheel, rotor, calipers. Next I check the right main, also inspecting the brake pads. All looks good. Now I open up the main gear doors, look in there for any hydraulic fluid leaks, anything that looks like it's binding. Looks good on the left. We'll take a look on the right. Look on the right for everything. Everything looks good. No leaks. Nothing binding. Do a quick check, make sure the antennas are secure. One last tug on the rudder. Now it's time for the fuel drains. Checking in for any water in the fuel. This Lancair IV-P has 4 drains. Two on each wing. Got the fuel, looking for anything that looks discolored or water in there. All looks good, and we're ready for flight.